Go, 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 go! You already know, man. I had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we got this shit straight, man. Reintroducing the co-host of the First Game Podcast. You know my boy JB.
And we're back.
Hey.
First game. Look, man, I want to tell y'all I appreciate all the love y'all been showing in Italy, the UK, Mexico, of course, the United States, man. But we've been going hard, man, and we appreciate all the support, man. So if you could like, share, and subscribe, that would be wonderful, man.
Facts. And I got my other co-host. Hey, yo, Quay!
Yo, hey man, that beat fire. I just want y'all to know, I just want y'all to pay attention. Man. I understand it's the intro and everything, but like, you know, just don't forget that beat fire. It's your boy Ayo Quay.
Beat made by JB Cuzzo, since you brought it up.
Facts, man. Had a little difficulties on the goddamn trying to get shit right. Rumble on that bull, but I'm gonna have to just upload the episode on Rumble. I can't go live, but we live on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. We live though. We live.
You ain't about to mess up my advertisement dollars. That was your fault. I ain't blaming Rumble. Nope.
It's Rumble because they ain't compatible, man. That's behind the scenes, man.
Hey, look, better blame my Rumble.
Hey world, listen.
Can't help that, man.
We started the show already.
That's how it
we went in
man.
Straight up. 20 minutes worth.
I wanted to get live on Rumble, but Stream Keys don't let you do that, man. That's how there's technical difficulties.
We're gonna figure it out, though, world.
But I will upload this episode on Rumble, so don't worry about that. This episode will be available on Rumble.
And you niggas in the comments better not say nothing either, bro. Ain't nobody fucking perfect.
Facts, man.
Year 2024.
It's all right.
Everybody letting them drag, boy. I'm telling you.
But this is First Game Podcast, episode 23. Michael Jordan, 23. Once again, how y'all guys feeling?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm feeling like I'm working hard, man. I'm feeling like I'm dedicated, man. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like we do this and we go through the hard times and long nights, man.
Got to, man. So you dedicated. How you feel too, Quay? Shit.
What Future say? Life is good.
Well, I'm just saying though, man. We just want to show y'all like we care.
Facts, man. We might as well jump into it, man. You know, the Kendrick Lamar and Drake battle, we can say it's over. We can say it's done with. You know, they got Kendrick.
Not so fast, my brother. It ain't over.
It ain't over.
It's not over.
It's over with,
hey,
man.
you remember on the end game?
Yeah.
When he was like on your left, out of nowhere. That's 21, bro. That's 21 Savage, bro. Watch.
Nah, the ref already done hit 3, bro.
Yeah, man. It's over for your boy, man.
We already done hit 3, bro. 1, 2, 3. He out of there.
They got Kendrick as the dub. They gave Kendrick the one to battle. Everybody's saying it's unanimous. Kendrick won.
The ref kind of fast now on that 1, 2, 3 count. He kind of fast.
Hey, look.
We gotta go inside.
We're going to vote from left to right, y'all. Look. Bigger.
Yeah.
Did Kendrick win? Yeah or no?
All right.
In your honest opinion, this first game, what do you play?
My honest opinion, he did not have the track to make me say that. He did not have that track to make me give out a count. But I can say one thing: he did prove his point. Drake did not prove his point. You can call him a woman. You can call Drake can call Kendrick a woman beater and all that, but he did not prove his point. Kendrick called him a colonizer. He's stealing swag from other people. He using people. You know, he don't know about the American culture. He don't care about the American culture. Kendrick proved those points to you. And I'm sorry, he proved it.
How, my brother?
How? It was the simple fact that, okay, I'm gonna give you an example of people say about the using slave terms. When he say, "Goddamn, you rapping like you trying to get the slaves free." Him being a black man, right? He should know about
Drake is a black man.
Drake is a black man, but him saying that towards another black man is kind of like not good on the point of American standpoint, because you know how black African American men see slave history. We look at slavery as a negative content. So you telling another black man that's from America, because we don't know if Canada got this same type of history. We don't
The
know.
world watching, bro.
Exactly. We don't know how Canada perceives their slave history. We don't even know they had slaves in Canada. But we know America has slaves. So for him to use that line as a good punchline, it ain't gonna lie, it was clever. But for me as a black man, it's kind of like he's ridiculing what we stand for, Black history.
We stand for slavery, brother.
But slavery is part of our African American history.
For sure.
You should disrespect
You done, or you got a little more throw out though.
And it was also too, I just got, I mean, like I said, I'm on the side of who got the hottest bars. I'm not no political guy. I would have said Drake 10,000 times. But it's just the fact that, okay, that's just like in Biden and Trump was giving their arguments, and Biden was just hitting them with real legitimate points, and Trump is up there saying what he can say to win. They're going to go with the other side that's hitting the right points. I wanted Drake to win, but Kendrick won.
All right. This is how I feel, man.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a tie.
That's a good way to look at it.
It's a tie, man. And I'm giving it a tie.
Yeah.
I want to say Drake, but I'm giving it a tie. And the reason I'm giving it a tie is because, bro, Drake really like shined in this shit. I mean, Kendrick shined too, but like,
of course.
Drake shined standing 10 toes down against heavyweights, bro.
Of course.
Like everybody keep looking at the fact, like forgetting the fact that this man didn't back down from none of these niggas. None of them.
No, all these niggas work with Drake. Drake.
After what you seen, Jake.
Gay Cole, nah, stop.
Whatever that guy. After you seen what that person did, like you see Drake step up. Like, man, everybody coming at him. Every time he drop a diss, he tried to get Kendrick to drop first. You know what I'm saying? But he waited so goddamn long. He was like, "Fuck it," and he hopped out there. So now that gave Kendrick the strategy to win. Once Drake drop, Kendrick drop on top of it. It don't even gotta be a better song.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that people controlled ass minds gonna be like, "Oh shit, Kendrick drop right on that shit." You know what I'm saying? It's just like Drake had the hottest song to me.
Yeah.
I don't know, and his diss had like actual, like he had better disses. Like towards Kendrick. He dropped bombs on Kendrick, bro, and it feel like what Kendrick dropping is not legit. It's just it just feel like they making fun of, like picking on him, and everybody joining in on some bully shit. But it feel like what Drake's saying is real shit though. I might be wrong, but I'm just telling you what it looked like to me.
Nah, cause it's like with this Drake battle is two different types of ears. It's one ear of Kendrick's side that's you can say that Kendrick is more lyricist on his words actually have meaning towards it. It's like, but Drake is a great artist. He's a great lyricist, but he has moved towards to that entertainment side of saying completely crazy ass shit. He has moved to that side.
And he dropped the latest song. Like he dropped after this shit. Like so it's
So you got Drake then.
I got Drake. I got it a tie because people don't like that he
You
dropped the
got a tie.
latest
My
song.
bad. My bad. You got a tie.
People don't like he dropped the latest song, but he still did though.
Too quick. What's your insight, man? What's you this you? What you
No,
think?
just the same question that everybody had. Do you think Kendrick won? Yeah, no, and why? Whatever answer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start off by saying I'm gonna start off by saying they both are two different styles,
Yeah.
two great artists. Um, what I heard from Drake, man, I feel like that's the Drake that I always wanted to hear. You know, like he reminded me of like, okay, that's the nigga that I thought Drake is supposed to be when it comes to rapping
True.
musically.
True.
And so like that shit was crazy. So then I'm listening to Kendrick. It's just something about like Euphoria and They Not Like Us, and I'm just like I like Euphoria better anyway. But
Me
it's
as
weird.
well. As do I. As
Hey
do
yeah.
I.
Hey yeah.
Yeah,
For you kick For you was a great track. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like go
And
ahead.
so I'm looking at this like it's weird because like I personally think Drake made the better song,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like it's weird because Kendrick shit was fire too, and it's like the world is like
Controlling it.
Kendrick, and I'm just like, yo, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, Kendrick, he killed that shit, but
Yeah.
don't
Dre
act
ain't.
like, don't act like Drake didn't goddamn snap on that shit either. Now,
Nah,
just don't act like that.
it was like I said, it was just points proven at this point. It wasn't about the hottest bars, bro. He accused Drake of being a culture vulture on too many different levels, imitating, imitating his own style.
Can we
Well, it was strategy.
can we
Yeah,
yeah,
strategy.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
it was
can we
strategy.
jump into that though? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, it
do
was.
y'all feel like Drake is a culture vulture? Bigger. Do you feel like Drake is a culture vulture? And if and why to whatever your answer is, please.
To
Eh,
me, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say at first when I looked at Drake from the years of progression of Drake, I never
Hey,
thought him.
pause. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Is there any way for the audience? Can you just bring up the definition of controversial
Yeah, I
on the
got you. I
screen?
got you. I
Yeah,
got you.
yeah, yeah, please. Just in
That'd be
case
that'd be
those
better.
who don't know what that is
That'd
Yeah.
be better.
across the world. But
I
my
mean,
perspective of a culture vulture is
yeah, that
someone
would be
not
better.
of the culture
Hmm.
realizing that they could be a part of the culture for a money grab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Leo
Okay,
Cole.
we're gonna got to, you know what I'm saying? Because it's got to be talked about. Because it's damn, Drake made good music, but at the same time, it was like, whoa,
So controversial.
culture vulture, a person considered to be excessively and often, pretentiously interested in the arts.
Pretentiously.
Okay, we gotta look up pretentiously.
Nah, bro. It just saying. It just. I mean, it just saying that a person that's I mean, that is kind of like.
Excessively now and often. That's a lot. That
I
mean they
like,
doing it a lot now.
but I like this one though. I like this one. This meeting. It said cultivates a person who adapts something from a different community and makes it their own. Now that's so I
Ooh.
like that
Yeah,
meeting.
that's the definition
I
right
think
there.
that's the meeting that I was looking for. And but
Hmm.
you look at Drake.
Yeah, do you think he is that?
To me, it was hard because I looked at Drake when I was a college student from now, and I'm looking like, damn, like he hasn't been the same Drake, but he just progressed. It's hard. It's hard to say he was that. I didn't believe that he was a culture vulture at first.
So no.
Yeah, at first it was a no. You
But
could
you
say
do
that.
now?
Now I looked at him like, wow, he proved that. If someone proved to you that he was doing all this shit, it's gonna make you look different. It's gonna say, damn, I ain't never think of it. But if you look at it, Kendrick showed you where his culture was, where his origin came from. Drake did not show you that. Drake could not showed you that.
How?
Shit, Kendrick even was the first one to even talk about Crody. We had to get that from Kendrick about Crody.
No, bro.
We just everybody just looked at that and was like, oh, that's Drake Cat. But it was never even
No.
with Tory Lanez ever said Crody. So we just looked at as that term as a name. But it was actually a term that's like bro, how we use bro. That's how they talk in Toronto. So we never knew that. We got that from Kendrick. We shouldn't have got that from Kendrick. We should have got that from Drake.
Cody.
You done, my brother?
Yeah. I'm done.
All right, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and say the Nano, my brother. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
cause Drake, it's like it's like American Negroes feel like they can't. Anybody on the outside can't do something that they are giving to the world. Like when we introduce hip hop to the world, we giving it to the world to do whatever they want to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, why can't anybody come from somewhere else and do good in our shit? But we want the world to allow us to do that.
True.
And that shit is just like, bro, Drake was a damn kid that just enjoyed music shit because his dad. So he always wanted to be a star. He grew up studying the shit, arts, all that, anything that had to do with it.
Also, his dad's from Memphis. His
He
dad
be,
from Memphis. So half of his bloodline is from the U.S.
all right, for sure. So he go into acting, you know what I'm saying, as a teenager, you know what I'm saying? But that don't mean I can't be. I don't. My heart don't beat for music. It just means this was an opportunity that I took. You know what I'm saying? So he took an opportunity, became an actor, popular show with the teenagers at that time.
Yeah.
So he had a little notoriety from that with this generation. This ain't my generation right now. That generation that followed all these years. So his first song was with Wayne called Ransom, where he had to show his skill. Like he had to show
Facts.
that he was a real rapper because you knew him from the show. So you also like, man, ain't no way he could rap. That's how you first thought. But when you
Facts.
heard it, you was like, oh, he can rap. And he just fucking kept grinding. Nobody liked him at first.
Yeah. He had them barriers of
It ain't
different, like,
like
yeah, he
it
had
ain't
different
like
barriers to go through.
he was an industry plant who you just liked off real. No,
True.
he
True.
I hated him. The trust issues time frame Drake.
Oh yeah,
Cause
everybody hated Drake around
he
that
had
time.
whoever you talking to at the time in their fucking feelings. So it's like, bro, he got through all that, found his niche, got enough fame through Wayne. Okay, that's what you know is gonna happen when you sign to somebody like Wayne. You know you using Wayne to get his fans. Anybody would do that, but I guess it's culture vulture if Drake do it. But I ain't caping for him. It sounds like I'm, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not.
So you saying Drake
I'm
never?
saying no,
It's
bro. I'm
it's
saying he
he shouldn't
earned
be
his way
that.
through.
You
Whether
saying
he
he
from fucking Canada or from fucking Pakistan or wherever the fuck, it don't matter. It's
he shouldn't have been
music.
labeled that. You saying it's music. It shouldn't be no controversial if it's dealing with music.
It's like I swear sometimes it feel like black folks only want us to like hip hop or something. Do they just want us to be the only ones to play hip
Facts,
hop?
facts, facts.
If it's something that we know is great that make people move and draw people
Facts.
in, it's like why wouldn't you expect to create foreigners to want to do it? It's like damn.
But we treat like that. We treat like that throughout hip hop. We don't even fuck with Afro beats. We hear them London ass niggas goddamn get on the beat. When I come when I want on the bot and it's on to the dot. They be like, man, let's turn that shit off, y'all. That's what we say.
I don't. Excuse me. It's like I don't want to say like we don't like Afro beats.
Yeah.
I'll say there isn't an artist in Afro beats that has caught me yet. I can't say I
Real.
don't like a genre because it might be an artist one day that I like their music. So I don't want to say
You
we
don't like
like.
Churchill C or Dave. You don't like none of them niggas.
I never had a reason to look up their shit. Like
Damn.
I ain't saying I don't. I just
Yeah.
ain't never really.
It ain't never
Nobody
came
put
across
me
your
on.
mind.
Nobody
Ain't never
put you. I'm
true.
from the with somebody got to put you on time frame. So ain't
Now that's true
nobody,
though. That's true. That's true on that level.
ain't
That's
nobody
true.
really told me.
So I say he. That's why I say I don't think Drake was like he came in as a culture vulture. I think that shit progressed over the time, as if he saw his sound and he started like. Don't get it wrong.
Hold
Don't
on, wait. We gotta get too quick. We gotta
yeah.
get too quick.
Let's
Hold
forget
on.
about me.
No,
Hey,
no,
just
Nah,
no.
ready to get
I
that
ain't
about
forget
me.
about you. We still on that topic. We still on the topic.
Niggas just got to talking shit. Yeah, man. What you doing tomorrow?
but yeah, you think
Uh,
Drake a culture vulture? And if whatever your answer, why?
uh, okay. I'm gonna say, according to the definition that I just looked at with y'all, I'm gonna say yeah. Um, reason why is because if it was, in my opinion, any other wealthy Jewish person or someone from Jewish descent, we would like we would say the same. And that's been on record. Also, hip hop being created in New York about like 60, 70 years ago, I'm assuming. It was a black thing. And it's nothing wrong with people of different races um, showing their love for hip hop. But once you know, try to own it and do some of the things that I guess allegedly Drake did, allegedly, um, that's what you call culture vulture.
But who put the money behind it though?
Hey, my brother, you just asked me, do I think it's a culture vulture? I just said
I'm
no.
saying if I put the money behind it, I bought it, so it's mine. And I'm if I'm Jewish and I did that, then how is Drake a culture vulture?
I just I assume
That's just,
I thought that Drake was of Jewish descent.
but the
I may be
Jews,
wrong. I may be wrong, but
but
I just thought he was a Jewish
who
person.
you think own all this shit?
Um, in
So
my
how
opinion,
so how
I
is
thought
he a culture vulture?
I thought who owned every the industry and entertainment business is majority of Jewish descent.
That's what I'm saying. And Drake is Jewish. So
Yeah,
how is he a culture vulture if they own hip hop?
because technically, and it's not making an excuse for them back at that time, but those black people didn't know much about like trademark and copyright and ownership at that time when it came to they didn't even know hip hop was gonna be as big as it had became. So
If
these
if
people that was in position who controlled these companies, they was
hey
in
look,
position to
it's
put
something.
money behind. Hold on,
Go,
brother.
go, go
Hold
ahead,
on,
go
brother.
ahead, go
I
ahead.
didn't. I didn't interrupt you, my brother. Just hold on 1 second. Um, these people of Jewish descent was, in position to control these music companies, so they had the funding and the resources to, sell these people these dreams, knowing that these people won't be able to recuperate that money for their company, so they own their masters. It's just a lot of things happen that I think this falls up under the umbrella of culture vulture.
For sure.
Culture vulture.
Nah, we you know what I'm saying? I
And
salute
that's why I
you.
had to get
Oh wait,
to
Lars, I gotta I heard him say something in there. I gotta it made me think about the wise man.
yeah.
Hey yo, you from the country, my brother?
Yes.
I know you got a wise man going around. But the old wise man say, like when you was like they didn't know about cherry marking and shit like that. Wise men say it's two black men, one smart and one of them dumb as hell. They both got $1 and they both starving. But one of them know that they could go get a fucking sandwich for $1. And the other one don't know what to do with the $1. Who the fuck fault is it if the nigga who don't know die?
The the person who created that dollar, because they didn't explain the rules in the beginning, so the people, so the participants who has that dollar will understand how to use it.
It ain't no rules. It's what nigga, I got $1. Oh, I go over there and get a sandwich. And
But
the
you
other
wouldn't
nigga
even
like,
know that. But you wouldn't even know
True.
that if you didn't
so who
know.
fault is that? But I'm saying
But
if they in two
if
different
you
parts
didn't
of,
know the value of a dollar, you wouldn't even think that way.
but I'm saying is it the other person who do know the value of $1 fucking fault?
I said it's the person who created it, because they did not convey the rules to the people who are receiving that dollar to use it, to understand what to do with it.
Mm. That's what it's like. This topic is kind of like hard to say because it's like Drake has been like involved in our culture for a long time. Ain't like he just came in and was start talking crazy, or he came in not making this much money. Like that's why I said I feel like him being a culture vulture probably progressed through over his time musically. Because when he first came in, bro said even on the successful track, Future and Trey Songz, if you diss me, you probably will never hear a reply for it. And now he got them dissing niggas. That's why I say this shit could be a progression over the years of culture vulture. Could have been. I don't
Man,
think he came in like that though.
but it's like to be a superstar,
Mm-hmm. You gotta relate.
you gotta have the mindset of a culture
Whoa,
vulture.
whoa, whoa! Not a superstar. To be good in musically, you gotta have that
Nah,
relation to
No,
their
no, no,
fans.
it's
I'm talking
superstar.
about I'm
It's
talking about
superstar
superstars.
because Drake, his hands is on more things than just music.
Yeah, I'm talking about like superstar level, like one of the greatest, not just the everybody that's on. I'm talking
Well,
about like not
the
Moneybag
reason I say music because music will
Big
relate you
30.
more than an athlete. You know, everybody be wanting to be a rapper before everybody's rapping instead of being that want to be an athlete. So it's like Drake touched you more. Even goddamn Drake,
Nah,
even
I'm
well,
talking
I'm
about
saying like this. It's
nah.
like
I'm talking about
more of
not
these
like that. I'm
yeah,
not like that. Not like everybody want to be a rapper or whatever. I'm talking about
yeah,
like how you said everybody want to be a rapper.
yeah.
Drake want to be a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Some niggas want to rap. Some niggas want to be superstars. And I feel like if you want to be a superstar, you might have to have the mindset of a culture vulture. I know it sounds crazy, but
I get it. I get it.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's just like it's not fair. It's like in hip hop, you ain't accepted,
Nah,
bro. If you ain't,
it's not fair. Hell no,
Yeah,
it's not fair.
it's not fair, and it's not his fault that he has used the sin. It's not his fault that that thing even exists. You know what I'm saying? So it's
uh,
what it is.
it just hit me different because I'm a person who I do a song with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't turn nobody away from the joy of doing music. Like even if they're not that good, like if they have fun with it, it's fun with me. It's cool with me. Like you don't gotta be the top nigga. Music is just like some fun shit. Like
That's
it's
what
if
it
it's
should
a
have been though.
passion for sure. If it's a passion for sure, that's why it is for
That's what it
me.
should have been though. It should have been on some goddamn like having fun type of shit. Niggas got to having fun, but on the part that I can, it's like, man, because it's like you being a musician, you gotta have something that relates to everybody. Because being rich, you can't relate to everybody being rich. So it's like when
If
you
you
are an artist on that type of level, you gotta relate to somebody. So you gotta goddamn do that. You gotta be a culture vulture somehow. To
Hey,
be
I
honest.
JB,
I feel like
JB,
everything in the world is relatable. Like everything a person do is relatable. Like I was on Facebook and I
Yeah.
saw a meme going around where somebody put like the fork on top of a little piece of something when they sitting it on the sink counter
Mm-hmm.
just so it don't touch the counter or some shit. And it was
Yeah.
like, damn, a lot of people do that shit too. So I feel like it's a lot of shit that's anything is relatable and
But
shit.
it had you had to question it though.
We
hey,
make
Does
it,
JB.
everybody do it?
but that as I get older, I'm talking about like as I got older, hindsight mind, like I'm realizing like everything relatable, bro. Like
Yeah.
everybody do the same shit in a different way though.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
JB.
Yeah.
You remember earlier the example you gave about like you wouldn't mind doing music with somebody, that whole example. And
Yeah.
I agree with you, you right. But just what if that person that allow yourself to do music with, what if like they do a song like and they are imitating like things that like a cadence you use or like just kind of like stealing things that like you use and they blow up, they take off, and it's like
Mm.
they constantly do that to other people that they work with as
Mm.
well. And it just so happened that that person is like not even like I don't really know the truth, but like not even really all the way black allegedly. They just happen to be from the Jewish community.
But
Not even black. Not even
and
from this damn United States.
all right, so to answer that, uh I say, and I'm being completely honest. I know that sound like a gotcha,
Yeah.
but I really ain't that type of person that hate like that. Like if you if you doing a song with me, I kind of want you to use my cadence so the song will be in sync.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, if you keep it going, it's still keeping me alive. If you blow up, I ain't hating on you. That's just meant for you. Cause
True.
if I blew up, if somebody asked me to do a song
True.
and I'm a feature, but my verse is like they cadence, but I'm saying different shit. But I get a deal from it, and he don't. I'm gonna hope he don't feel no way. But I'm
Yeah.
gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I ain't that type of nigga, man.
That
And
this is my question too, bro. It's like if we label Drake a culture vulture, How many other motherfuckers we can label as a culture vulture? Let's just be real.
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross. We can label Justin Bieber for a long time was a culture vulture. He didn't come in like that. But started chilling with black people. What he started doing? Smoking weed, getting tattoos, acting wild. So
Nah, he started out with Usher.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. He started hanging around some niggas and he started talking and walking different.
I
but
mean,
I
that's
don't think he.
anybody though. That's anybody though. It's like, say for instance,
So you don't believe Justin Bieber. So who else you think
no,
that could be labeled
I just
culture vulture?
believe you kind of start to act like what you around. That's anybody.
But like, does the business aspect of it mean anything? Like, what if like it's on some like legal contracts? Like you're taking what's what I'm trying to use? You're taking advantage of someone contract wise. Like,
But
don't that kind of like can't don't
we
that
don't know that. We
like
don't know that.
I'm saying, but like okay, we don't know that, but for the ones that are out there on the internet that you can pull up, it's like, well, damn, like we got to add into the equation too.
Why you think Rick Ross is a culture vulture?
Cause he's fucking well. He a
Well,
part of the culture, but he on the opposite side of it. You a police, but not police, but correctional officer, but you still the culture of a
Drug dealer, right?
drug kingpin. No,
Yeah.
not just a drug dealer, a kingpin. So,
So
like his
he did.
actual name and everything.
So he did a
And
lot
it,
of pretending too.
yeah, for sure.
Mm.
He pretended that, you know what I'm saying? His stage name was an actual person. Ricky
Mm.
Rose.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
isn't being an artist a part of acting?
yeah, because you have a stage name. You don't tell everybody your real name
You
because
perform,
you don't tell
you
everybody
rehearse.
like because Drake name is Aubrey Graham.
I thought it was Aubrey Drake Graham.
Oh, that's
It's
his
like
middle name.
it's like you perform, you reherse,
Yeah.
you playing
Oh,
out, you tour. Like it's just like an actor or like an actress.
Mm.
stage name, yeah.
Mm.
But I'm saying, and you right, 100%.
Yeah.
So what is the big deal about Drake?
Mm. Well, and that's all I was saying. Like,
There you go.
there's a many. There's a many of them. There's a
It's
many of
it's a
yeah.
very big deal.
That's all I'm saying. It's a many of culture vultures out here.
That
It
nigga
ain't
just
just Drake.
described why. Well, he just described. He just described why artists supposed to do that. Cause you gotta act the shit for
Yeah,
Ross.
cause you got, plus you
But
got to
with
relate.
Drake is culture vulture. You see what I'm saying? Drake
Nah,
is black, y'all.
Hey.
he
He a
black.
nigga too.
He black. He black. He black.
Oh, bro, he might have got let in the house while everybody else is in the field.
He black. He
He's
black.
still a nigga, bro.
Okay. My question is, do you feel like Drake actually respect the African American culture?
Yes. For you to study all their music like that, you gotta respect it.
Well, not just off of Drake. I'm talking about dealing in this battle. Did he have some type of respect for the African American culture? Because the things he
No,
said,
Kendrick ain't the
no,
African American culture.
the
no.
things he said,
That's what the question should be. The question should be: do Drake think he is the culture?
yeah. Because it's like,
I don't know what Drake think.
because
But
it's
from what
like
I
in this,
look like, from what I from what it looked like to me, and I'm being completely honest, I'm thinking back, nigga. And
yeah,
even all the memorabilia he got, nigga, he had a fucking microphone with Pusha T fucking autograph on it. I just think he's a huge fan of hip hop, bro. He love it.
yeah.
He actually get these niggas like Snoop fucking blunt splitter or some shit. Put it
Mm,
in a trophy case. Like, how, bro? Like, I don't understand. He respect it. When you do that, your niggas ain't doing that. Niggas ain't looking at fucking Tupac ring like that.
true,
He is.
true.
Come get his legacy out of my house.
He got
But
Pharrell legacy in his house.
I just, if you respect it, I just think he didn't show it in his battle, and I think that was his weakness.
He showed you for years, bro.
Yeah, he showed us. Yeah, he showed
He
us
should
for
be
years.
past all this shit. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, for these years, yeah, he showed it.
Like
Yeah.
all these
But
years, now y'all trying to say he white now? Like, come on, this shit is corny, man.
it was corny. But
I
if
never
he
said
if
he
he
wasn't.
proved it, if Kendrick was Kendrick's strategy to make everybody look
You
at Drake
been
as a
knew his
white
mama was
dude,
white.
he did it. He did it, and Drake proved it too. He said some certain shit that some African Americans looked at Drake and was like,
You
"Nah,
can say
bro, that
how
shit is not cool."
fucking fake these industry niggas is with this Drake shit. They
Yeah,
talking like, oh, he fucked up saying the slaves shit. But you been letting them say nigga all these years on songs?
and that shit was pointed out.
So
That
these
shit was
niggas need to
pointed out
shut up,
too.
man.
That shit was
Clip
pointed
that.
out.
Clip that.
That shit was pointed out too. I mean, you can't say that Drake didn't make no mistakes in this battle. He
Real.
made some mistakes. He made
Niggas been
mistakes in this
singing
battle.
along with Drake saying nigga for years when he was whiter than he is now.
Yeah,
When he was fresh Canada, he was
Yeah.
saying nigga.
yeah.
What y'all talking about? Ain't no problem then, but he going against Kendrick is a problem. Niggas is fake.
Because,
Niggas
bro,
is cheap.
it was a good strategy he went
Cody?
by. He went by that strategy.
That nigga said on the podcast, Drake, he didn't get Crody from Drake. Nigga, I know for a fact Drake been saying Crody before this. He said on songs. So it's like, it's
He just told you his
Kendrick.
cat was named by Crody. It's Crody.
I don't even know about that cat shit. You just been telling me about this cat shit. I don't give a fuck about Drake cat.
Nah, he said on the video.
I'm telling
He
you on a
said-
song called
he said on
War.
the video.
He said Crody, bro. I don't even know about the cat. The cat is too.
He said on the
shocking.
video. He said on the stream. He said on the stream.
That's what I'm saying. It's like everybody say stuff like he ain't been doing this because Kendrick told y'all to think that. Kendrick telling these niggas to think that.
Nah,
And
it's a
if
lot of people.
everybody start doing it, niggas' mind gonna start shifting that way. That's why you know in your heart, you know Drake songs was better, but you fuck with Kendrick. You ain't trying to say Kendrick was whack, but you know Drake's was better. But the world saying Kendrick won, so now you gotta say Kendrick won. But in your heart, you know you fuck with Drake music better. You know
No,
you know
I'm
he
saying,
did him harder.
I'm saying in my heart, I say
Well,
Drake won the
On
entertainment battle.
that, you should have said your
Drake
answer was Drake. You said it was a draw.
I'm saying in my heart that Drake won the entertainment battle.
It
He
is,
won
though.
the
You gotta take
entertainment
it
battle.
back. You gotta take it back. You gotta take it back. You just explained. You just explained why you think
Nigga, look at his
Drake
face.
won.
He said
Nigga,
in
look
the
at his
classic.
face. Look at his face, nigga. Look why he talking. Look at his face. Look, he don't listen.
Man.
I said it's not over.
Okay. But I'm just saying on
You
that
did.
level,
Hey,
bro.
You did. That's peace. That's peace. That's peace.
I'm just
Nigga,
saying, like,
put
okay,
some
let's say we was in the battle,
Peace.
right? And you made a diss track saying I'm a dumb motherfucker, I don't know math. And I'll make a track saying 2 + 2 = 5. Niggas gonna be like, yo, this nigga dumb as fuck. That's what Kendrick did. Kendrick telling y'all this nigga don't fuck with the culture, he don't respect the culture. And Drake go out saying shit that was kind of against the fucking culture.
Hold on, bro. 2 + 2 is not 5.
So what did Drake tell you about Kendrick that you don't give a fuck about? He don't beat his bitch and he ain't seen his kids in months. Y'all don't care about that shit.
I ain't say I didn't care about it, but he did prove to us.
Everybody
I
talking
didn't
about
say
what the
that
fuck
part.
Kendrick said about Drake. What the fuck Drake say about Kendrick?
Yeah, he said he was a woman beater. He beat his kids. He never raised his kids. But
His manager is the fucking father of a secret, the son. Like that don't.
But that was research too. But that was research too. Whitney never followed Kendrick. She never followed him not one time.
I ain't saying nothing about that, but that is true. But still,
she always followed Dave Free.
But still, is that not wild?
It's
But
out.
do we know?
But he
Do we
never.
know?
But she never followed Kendrick at all. Not one time in his career.
But do we know if, like, between Drake and Kendrick, whatever
Yeah.
they said about each other, like, do anybody know if these are lies or facts from both sides?
It's getting someone getting proven. Some of them
Yeah,
getting
a
proven.
security guard got caught on a clip saying, let me see if I can find it while I'm talking. But a security guard got caught a clip saying Kendrick beat his girl. It's
No,
hold up.
it was allegedly he did have like a case that was to him, but he said on Breakfast Club like it ain't had nothing to do with him. It was just his name was brought up and that type of sort of thing.
I'm about to send it to the chat.
Yeah.
But
So you can
okay,
put it on the
Tuquay,
screen.
you know how Tuquay.
Tell me what y'all think in the world, Cuzzo world. Shout out to y'all.
So
You know what I'm saying? It's just
hold on, Dave. I'm sorry. What? So you got your own fan base, Cuzzo?
All our followers, look at me.
What was it? Yeah, y'all out there in Cuzzo world.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You remember I hit the ground running and got all these followers in one day?
Oh my God.
That's Cuzzo world. Shout out to him.
First game, Cuzzo.
No, Cuzzo world. Shout out to them.
So you said this woman right here, this white lady right here, said she was allegedly assaulted by Kendrick.
No. She telling a story about where Kendrick started Whitney.
Okay.
At the Hard Rock, where you had to physically
Okay,
apprehend.
I'm gonna rat someone out.
Yeah.
So, Memorial Day weekend, it was Memorial Day or it was fight weekend? I don't remember.
Oh, they're both. There was a big UFC fight. There's always a big UFC fight
Well,
Memorial
no, it
Day
was
weekend.
Memorial Day weekend and then, it was fight weekend and then Memorial Day weekend. And I don't remember, I think it was Memorial Day.
I know.
The sound check good?
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways, so I get dispatched up to one of the rooms.
Dispatch, that's lingo. That's tactical insight.
I'm gonna end up talking in code.
She was told to.
Yeah.
White people never let you get a story
I was
out.
told to go up to her room and help some girl get down to the casino because she was scared. She ends up being all bloody and everything.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, it was lovely. So I'm like, oh crap. And so I had to call like my supervisor, then I had to call my other supervisor, then I had to call my boss, and I was like, we got a situation because like half of her face was like blown out pretty much.
Oh,
so
God.
I'm like, oh lovely. And come to find out,
That's
she
lovely.
was with a certain rapper who had assaulted her.
Was his first name Lil?
No,
That'll narrow it down.
his first name was Kendrick.
Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah.
Wait, it was him? What did he do? I mean,
He beat up some chick. It was like there was like
did this stuff go out on TMZ yet? Because I think I need to make a phone call.
It's supposed to be hidden, but no one knows I'm on here, so it's okay.
Oh no, can't tell it by now. Did y'all call the police?
She
was the police.
Well,
Was it swept under the carpet?
There was cops there, and we didn't find out it was Kendrick until later.
After he made it rain, it went away.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was in body English. It was okay. But allegedly, let's go with allegedly, so I don't get sued.
Do you think?
Well, yeah, we gotta say allegedly because there's no proof.
Yeah, that's resurfaced.
There's no
But-
proof of nothing. But when you see that, you know what I'm saying? You see that though? Why ain't nobody tripping about that?
That sounds like a very believable story. She might be right,
Yeah.
but technically,
That's
like,
not a believable story.
no, I'm saying
that's-
it might be. It might.
That
be.
could've
It's
been-
I
like,
randomly
That could've
picked
been.
Kendrick Lamar.
I don't know, bro. It just.
That's what I'm saying. You gonna defend
Ain't
that?
no,
You gonna
no,
defend that to the
no, don't try to
I
put
ain't
me on.
defending
Nah,
that.
nah,
I
nah,
ain't
Not
defending
you, not
that.
you,
Let me talk,
Bigger.
bro. Nah,
This
let me
nigga Ayo
talk.
Quay.
Let me talk. Let me
Yeah.
talk.
Calling
Nah,
nigga
you
from
trying to
y'all. Hey yo,
you trying to paint a whole nother narrative.
we
Nah,
need you to
bro.
save us.
See. Nah, bro. I was just saying. I ain't said it wasn't a believable story.
You
I said
just.
it was. I said it was a believable story.
Oh, all right. Your mic was fucked up.
See, dang.
Your mic.
I was just saying. I was just like, dang, that's a believable story. But I'm just like, dang, I ain't seen no other evidence.
You don't want to believe it, man, because it's
Nah,
Kendrick.
it's not that.
I
It's
get it.
not that. It's not that because if it was anybody else, you would have been like, dang, well, we ain't see no evidence. So
If it was
I guess it's
anybody else,
allegedly.
I'd have been like, damn, where this came from? Hey, Big, what you think, man?
That would have said allegedly.
I mean, that shit is believable, bro. Like
Yes,
both of these
yeah.
niggas. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, our culture, our culture does not represent a lot of good shit. Matter of fact, our culture right now does represent toxic fucking relationships, fucked up relationships. Me goddamn cussing out my girlfriend. Me getting in altercations with my girlfriend. Yeah, that represent our culture.
My relationship going perfect, man. I love my woman to death. Shout out to you, girl.
Yeah,
You right now.
of course. I mean, I ain't saying your relationship, but I'm just saying most of the time you hear about toxic relationship, you heard it from our culture. The word toxic relationships has grew in our culture.
But
So
it
that's
ain't
why that
always
shit
been in
has.
our culture though,
It
because
hasn't,
I
but we
seen a lot
capitalize
of
it.
I seen a lot of movies from like the 80s and 90s where the white man was just slapping around white women in scenes.
But you said movies.
That was the time back then.
Movies. But you could say right
The
now in
movies
our
come from
culture,
real things.
what I'm saying,
Yeah.
I mean, but you could say right now that hearing about toxic relationship has grew in our culture. We the ones that believing that if we're toxic in a relationship, it's normal.
No, we don't,
I think some people
we
just be
always say
trying it.
we, but a lot of people don't really around here don't really feel like that, bro. It be these certain, it be
A few,
age, like an age
few.
generation or some shit. But grown women like now 25, 25 and up nowadays, cause
Well, most of the time that cheating and all niggas doing shit has came from our culture. Has came our culture on that side chick shit. A nigga got them having too many. That came from our
that's
culture, bro.
Every
I ain't
relationship
saying every. I haven't said every nigga. I just said that toxic shit has came in our culture about relationship shit. That's why I said that shit could have been believable.
don't put that toxic shit on my people, bro.
I ain't lying. All three of us is in loving
Bro.
relationships, bro.
I
All
didn't
three of
say
us.
that our relationships is toxic. I said the ideal of relationships are toxic in our culture.
I
I don't agree, man.
don't know what toxic is.
I don't agree.
That's what
We
that
some
word
loving
has
people,
grew.
man.
That's what I'm saying. That word has grew in our culture. Motherfuckers say, "Oh, you toxic."
Well,
What?
when it come to music, yeah. When it come to music and stuff, yeah. But in real life, them women that make those songs in relationships, they loving wives. It's just I don't. In real life, I don't believe that.
But you know somebody toxic when you see
Nah,
them.
nah. I
Like, you
ain't
can
saying.
tell when somebody
I'm not
toxic.
saying every relationship, like every black person, is toxic. I'm just saying that has grew. That whole toxic atmosphere in a relationship has grew in our culture, regardless. If you
Where do
look
you think
at
it came from?
the divorce rates
Music
and all that. Well, yeah, music. What type of music you live? Yeah, you listen
and
to.
fucking Tubi movies,
Like,
the black ones.
but I'm gonna say at the end of the day, that could have been a believable shit. I'm not gonna.
That's
I'm just
heavy.
saying that Kendrick, he was more persuasive on his point. Yeah, you can goddamn say Drake can say goddamn yeah, you cheat on your girl, you beat on her, but
With a white
his
woman now.
his points was more or less because what he say about the African American, what he was making the African culture feel when he said you rapping like you trying to free the slaves. You know what? Who he kind of like who he was talking about? The niggas on the
But
outside.
hold on, bro.
That
Hey,
did that really
let me,
affect you when you heard it
hey,
in real
hold
life,
on, bro.
or did it
Hey,
like
Me
Dave, no,
personally,
thought
me. Hold
come
on,
let me
hold
after
go.
you
on,
Let
see
me
these
go,
niggas
hold
talk
bro.
on.
about it on the internet, bro?
Let me
I'm just
go,
saying, hold
man.
on, hold
Go
on.
ahead, too. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just saying it did not offend me personally because I'm not the type of person that judge motherfuckers off the words they say, even through music. I understand that this was a fucking battle. I understand in a battle there's no fucking rules on making a nigga feel some type of way. But if somebody right beside me said, goddamn, you should have felt some type of way when bro was talking about you was rapping like he was trying to feed a slave. Because it's like, damn, bro, is the fans the slaves you talking about? Bro, a whole lot from Canada, so he doesn't know about
You
what-
never been to Canada
what-
to see what they don't know.
I'm just saying about our history of slavery and what that meant to us as an African American culture.
But you don't know. They don't know that.
But
Hey,
he should have
can I-
knew about that in this battle.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Right quick. All right. This is what Drake said, and I quote: "Always rapping like you about to get the slaves freed. You just acting like an activist. It's make believe."
Like,
All right. So when you hear that, bro, and then you think of like Kendrick with like his style of music, like the Black Panther moment, all of that, everything will be all right song, it comes off as a joke because you be like, okay, yeah, like, cause Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? He stands for like black people type shit. So it was like a joke.
But as us,
because
we
Kendrick did say, I don't like when Drake. I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like when he act tough. So Drake probably don't like when fucking Kendrick act tough.
But it was also on the point that we, as a collective group, we knew this was a battle. We knew niggas have clever lines. But I guess other Kendrick, I guess, I ain't gonna say Kendrick fans, but I guess other fans in this collective group felt like that was offensive to them. That was like a no-no, Drake.
Nah.
Even with him doing an AI Tupac, they felt like that was the other minus points.
Kendrick, we need you.
But that ain't, bruh. It's like, my problem is, y'all keep saying black culture and putting it on Kendrick and taking it off Drake. Drake is black.
True.
It's all black. All this is black culture. All this is hip hop.
True.
Drake not out of black culture. He is black. He black. He's a black artist with all these accomplishments. And y'all don't even want to accept him, man. He gotta be country black and shit. Bro.
Nah, it was just the fact
this
that
nigga cock, man.
it was just the fact that he proved it more. He proved his point more to a large group of people. It's not my fault. It ain't nobody else's fault. But if he proved that to you, that Drake did not fuck with this culture, he did not respect this culture, shit, bro. That's the majority of motherfuckers felt.
That's what I'm saying. Why y'all saying Drake not respecting this culture when Drake is a part of this culture?
Because his actions didn't show it, bro. He put a whole lot of dead man's goddamn voice on a fucking track just to taunt at a nigga that's from this culture, that's from the U.S. That represents
Chicagoans do it all the time. Florida nigga, who I smoke.
And you notice you had said more U.S. motherfuckers than a Canada nigga right now.
Canada do it too. Top 5 presser.
But is it distasteful? It's distasteful, disrespectful, right?
What they got to do with anything?
That's what I'm saying. He was disrespectful.
You were saying it like
he was
when Drake put
the
Tupac on there, it was such a disrespect to hip hop when all these other niggas do it. Dirt do it. Youngboy do it. Chief Keef do it. Dolph do it. All these niggas do it. So
but you talking about rappers, though.
That's our culture though. Drake a rapper.
But we talking about hip hop now. If we going on the hip hop,
you separating Canada from Kodak is Haitian and shit. He ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be separating. Like, why is everybody separating Drake?
It ain't the separation part, but he you trying to tell me that Drake did not lose any points in some of his battles to make himself look like a better person in this battle? He has some.
What is it about, man?
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's the whole beef.
Y'all wanted this beef to be about goddamn roses and the yellow brick
that's
road?
the point. That's the thing. That's the point.
It ain't about looking better, man.
If Kendrick proved to you that he did not fuck with the culture, and Drake started saying shit to make the culture feel like, no, he don't fuck with us, who fault is that?
Man, I'll tell you what. Them niggas that this shit affected should have took their bitch ass on like J. Cole. This shit won't for you neither. If him saying nigga rapping like you about to get the slaves free affected you, get your bitch ass on,
I mean,
nigga.
it's a
You
lot of
ain't allowed
people.
to listen to rap beefs. This
That's
is a
why,
parent advisory on this motherfucker. Take your bitch ass back.
but
Go listen
that's
to
why,
some other
but
shit.
but that's why Drake represented a different type of listeners, and Kendrick did, and the listeners for Kendrick's side on respecting the goddamn culture won. That was the majority group of motherfuckers that won.
Fuck you gonna be positive trying to listen to beef. Ain't none of this shit positive. You can say whatever the hell you want to say. You hear what Tupac was saying? That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. I hope you ain't one of you little niggas got sickle cell or something. Like, what? He said all that. And y'all
I
talking
mean,
about rapping like you about to get the slaves free. Man, it's just like, bruh, if that affected you, in my opinion, this JB Cuzzo not bigger, not
yeah.
AO Quay with the words that come out my mouth do not disclaimer that shit. Look, if
Hmm.
that shit affected you, bro, do not listen to diss records, bro. They get way worse than that.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, though, you gotta
Nigga,
realize Kendrick fans listen to music different,
this
and it
niggas
ain't
be,
just a minority group of motherfuckers. It's a lot of motherfuckers that felt differently.
but it's a lot of motherfuckers who rap about who they actually killed, bro.
Yeah, of
You
course.
these niggas, these same niggas talking about what Drake said stood right behind Vaughn
And guess
after
what?
finding out he killed a girl, bro.
And guess what? The same motherfuckers who think that rap music cool is the
Crazy.
same motherfucker. It's a lot of motherfuckers that believe that rap is starting to get diluted with bullshit, with less talented motherfuckers.
It's crazy, man.
And that's the whole point of this battle was trying to show you rap is not diluted. It's a lot of motherfuckers that think intellectual. It's some motherfuckers that respect this culture. Don't we always preach about black people to come together? We had came together and said, hell no, Drake don't fuck with this culture. Shit.
Dave always potting like he trying to get the slaves free.
Hey, all right, god damn, but it's make believe, nigga. What was asleep, but it ain't me.
It ain't, I mean, that's it is how it was, bro. Like if Kendrick had if Kendrick wasn't the type of artist that do that to make people feel like that, he would have lost this battle. But it's just you dealing with Kendrick. You wasn't dealing with some
Like you
artsy
said,
motherfucker. You weren't dealing with some regular artsy motherfucker.
like you said off camera, my brother.
Yeah.
This shit was made for Kendrick to win, no matter what.
I'm about to get to that question. Like we looked at the conclusion of this shit.
It ain't
Was
over.
it was it fairly fought?
It never started fair.
It never started, Phil. On that level,
And he still showed up.
yeah, it was kind of like okay, I
Still
understand.
walked outside
He
with the
still
biggest
fought.
heavyweight niggas with the biggest guns out there.
He still swung. Don't
Same
get it.
money, big money like he got. He still walked outside. And these
True.
niggas gonna say he ain't black. You think a white man do that to a bunch of niggas?
That's
No.
true. That's true. I don't. And
What was we
that was
talking
like
about?
we did talk about that off camera that this supposed to be a Kendrick versus Drake battle, but was it really a 1v1? And
uh,
I ain't even gonna say do you think a white man do that? But a white man like y'all trying to describe how Drake is from Canada, don't know nothing Canada guy. Yeah, they not walking outside. But it's some white boys that
I,
hang
I,
around niggas.
yeah,
I would give it a. I'm gonna give it a what if situation. Like, what if people in the industry felt like Drake was like the bully of the industry, and like let's just say when it's one person that like stand up to him, then some of the other weaker people they feel like, well, shit, this is my moment. Like, let me hop in this too. Let me stand up for myself
How did
too.
that
Like
sound to you when you were saying it out loud? Did that sound masculine when you were saying, I'm about to hop in it too? What type of person did that
is
sound
it
like to you?
no, the
Coward.
question is
Thank you.
Coward.
the question is, does it happen or not? Do some people, is there some people that act like that or not?
Yeah, you right. There's
Hell
some people
yeah,
that like
bro.
that.
That's what I'm trying to like convey here.
And that's what happened, bro. It
And
was
and that's what I'm saying. And I'm glad you said that, my brother,
yeah.
because it's like when I hear that and I know it's people like that and I clearly see that that's what's going on, it's hard for me to respect it. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's why I can't say Drake lost, because even when he said which we don't know if it's true or not, but he said shit since he said he fed Kendrick the information about 11-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
And like, do you think he got 11-year-old daughter? Like, and it's just like y'all
Nah,
just
he nah.
niggas just overlook that huge misstep. They talk about Drake missteps, but
Mm-hmm.
they overlook the whole fucking song worth of missteps. Like,
It's because he dropped.
Hell yeah.
It's because he dropped on top of that.
it's
That
right.
not like us. He dropped it not like us. So that totally disregarded that whole last track. He ain't give enough time. That track didn't have enough time to play like that.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm saying, but that's a misstep though.
That was a misstep
That's
though.
a loss
Yeah,
of points.
yeah.
That's a misstep. That's a
It should
misstep.
have been counted, but it's just everybody was just running with like and that's okay. And this goes back to what I was telling Bigger the other day about like
Yeah.
people always want to be like the first in line, had the newest thing. It's like that thirst that some people always want to have the new, and it's like yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that I think that is what caused people to overlook that mistake that Kendrick had because the other tracks dropped right on top of that. Everybody running to it because it's brand new. They just overlooked that whole mistake.
And that's why
True.
Drake said the shit over if you calling it right. And these niggas is not calling it right, bro. If you calling it right, you gonna be honest and give it a tie, at least.
I mean, yeah,
'Cause,
you can though.
like,
It just it
Buddy even got points for having the better songs. Like,
it but like I like
you
it
niggas
it
tripping
was
on the
it this shit
AI.
was made for Drake to lose. Like, okay, for motherfuckers to say he lost points just not for not just going at Kendrick. He lost points for confronting ASAP Rocky, Rick Ross, Future. Like how can he
Yeah,
lose
they
points
say he
on that
lost
level?
points for addressing everybody.
How I don't know
When
how
has
he lost
that
points.
ever been a thing, bro?
Yeah, I don't know how he lost points for
You
that because it's
take away
like
points for a nigga standing up to everybody?
yeah, because at the same time this motherfucker had a whole 2 volume mixtapes, a a diss track, a collective of major label artists to diss him, and we still looked at the point of Drake shouldn't have addressed Kendrick. He should have just addressed Kendrick. It's like damn, like this shit was modified for Drake to lose. I
Let me
could
ask
say
you a
that.
question. Let me
Yeah,
ask you a question. I'm gonna play devil's advocate real quick. I'm not saying I agree and all of that. I'm not. That's not where I'm coming from. I'm just asking another question. All right. Let's just say, what if Drake specifically focuses on Kendrick in this beef? Like everything that he raps about is specifically towards Kendrick.
yeah.
Do you think Kendrick has a chance for this to be a tie?
No.
JB said
It's
no.
a tie and he went at everybody.
So with that
Even
being
the
said,
half ass amount he gave Kendrick
so with
was
that being
killing
said,
Kendrick.
when you said no, so do you think it should go back to, well, he should have strategized a different way? Is that a possible thought?
No.
Hell yeah, he should have.
Because you just said like if he would have focused on Kendrick, there's no tie.
He
But
he should have. I
I
mean,
feel like I feel like no, go at everybody. Cause that's what your heart wants you to do.
yeah.
That's what your spirit wants you to do. So you not thinking about the world just gonna be fucking like I don't want to say meat riding for the niggas that like Kendrick, but fucking meat riding, like and just going with the narratives that only he putting out, but not the other side. Like I can't. That's so unfair. That's like me
It
beefing with
was.
you and you telling true shit and I'm telling true shit, but everybody only going with what I'm saying and saying it ain't no proof of what you saying though. Like
I,
that shit is like
I
that's
I agree
one.
with you. I agree with you, but
Wow.
also I agree with you, but also it's like if you don't plan or strategize correctly, like shit, you run into all these people. Some people might fall when you're trying to fight everything at one time and you don't strategize and do things precisely.
Yeah, but it's like when you when you know Kendrick drop control, throw your name out, niggas that he called out, sent out disses, and he didn't reply ever. And then he throw another shot, and it looked like he about to just throw a shot and run again. So Drake, that's why I'm saying that they talking about the tailor made and the AI. It's like, bro, you gotta realize the context of it though. The context was to disrespect and make Kendrick upset enough to drop a song because he was quiet. He was just gonna say that shit and run, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, boy, I ain't gonna lie. This has been one of those special podcasts, boy. This one, I felt like this one got musically intimate. Well, we got, you know what I'm saying, we really dove into it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah.
On a Tuesday.
I don't know where my boy Bigger went, but it is around that time to where we start wrapping it up.
Look, give your final thought.
Yeah, like Quavo, wrap it up then. Shit.
He did say that.
Yeah,
What was the last question?
this is one of them podcasts that's gonna get passionate. You know what I'm saying? It's like it ain't about the artist. Fuck who these niggas. It could be anybody we talking about, but we love this music shit, man. You know, so we get passionate about the conversation. But yeah, it wasn't really no question, Bigger. It was like we was just talking about like the context of the tailor made freestyle. It was people talking about how the AI took points from Drake, but the context is he did that to pull Kendrick out.
It was that. It was that. But I just felt like a lot of motherfuckers, even on Joe Budden shit, they don't say that Drake was like disrespectful. They were just saying Drake was just too arrogant on the fact that he could lose points off of doing that.
It's and when you hear the word arrogant from another nigga, that's hate, bro. That mean you don't like a nigga.
Well,
Like what is arrogant? Niggas, you confident, like
you
arrogant.
confident, but you
Oh, bro.
also naive to the fact that I don't think that was a good plan to get Kendrick out. You could have
Hey,
just used music. You could have just
It,
used
it,
your brain to get Kendrick out.
can you
Why
do
you
me a
had to use
favor?
a? You know how people looked at Pop though. You know how people looked at Pop. Regardless, you listen to Pop or not, or you listen to the '90s. You know how people perceive to look at Pop
do you know
as
how people
music.
look at beef?
Can you bring up
Yeah,
arrogant on the screen? Can you look up arrogant?
yeah, we can look up
You
arrogant.
got time? I just want to know what it means.
You know, fuck arrogant man.
I think I know what it means, but I just want to make sure,
Uh,
like fact check.
you want to
Nigga,
know
you don't know
like
what arrogant mean, nigga? How old are you?
no that nigga ain't arrogant.
Read that. That's arrogant.
Arrogant, exaggerating or disposed to exaggerate one's own worth or importance, often by an overbearing manner. An arrogant official, showing an offensive attitude of superiority, proceeding from or characterized by arrogance.
Mm.
Jeez.
I'm just acting like you better than shit.
Okay, and we can look at that and
Boost.
say, okay, yes, Drake, it was nothing wrong that Drake was trying to give Kendrick to say like, come battle me. It wasn't that point, but you know how the culture proceed to look at Tupac in this culture. Regardless of what in that beef, it was like, come on, he's a whole live dead man that you use to try to taunt at a man. Not only you use Tupac, you use Snoop Dogg too. Snoop Dogg looking like, yo, I never did no fucking shit like that.
He didn't say that.
Well, it's still he was using other people's voices to use as like a weapon in this type of battle. And he probably thought that was creative. I thought that shit creative. You thought that shit creative. Tupac thought that shit was creative.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought it was creative. I'm looking like
me, it sounded like you saying something was wrong with it, and then saying you fuck with it. So it's like that's what I'm saying.
I thought this shit was creative. I thought that shit.
Hearing a West Coast nigga feel away. That's why he did it, for Kendrick to feel away, because he's a West Coast nigga. We don't give a fuck. They give a fuck for real about that fucking Tupac shit.
It was.
He's from fucking New York.
But that's why I was looking like, damn, like I thought that was a creative move to get Kendrick out. But a lot of hip hop motherfuckers who actually give a fuck about this music shit looked at that shit as distasteful, and it was like, come on, Drake.
Man, beef as
a lot of them not open to like AI anyway.
Yeah, so like
that too.
Not even open to that. In the future, they're gonna look back at it like that shit is crazy. But look,
that shit was hard.
Diss records are not supposed to be tasteful, my brother.
Nah, but it should be some type of integrity with that person. And it shouldn't be, you got to use a dead person to come at a nigga. You shouldn't, come on. Respect for the dead. Or rest in peace.
Yeah, in real life.
So if it's not meant to be tasteful, does that mean that Meet the Grams is good? Does that get a check?
Like, what are we? Yeah, that get a check. Yeah, get a check.
I just want to ask.
Yes. Yes, it's a go. No problems there.
I mean, it is biased on different levels, but it's just the majority of motherfuckers do look at that, him using AI Tupac as like, you shouldn't be doing shit like that in the battle. He ain't had to do that to goddamn Meek Mill. He didn't have to. He ain't had to do that shit to Common.
Talk to that boy and probably traumatize him, like, but make him look his dad away or something like.
But what made him think he had to use a Tupac on Kendrick, but not the rest of the rappers? He ain't had to do that to Pusha T. What made him have to go on that level with Kendrick? Or what you think? My bad. What you think?
Involved. What? Didn't he go there that same route with Pusha T?
Yeah, he said, I'm going to let it ring on you like Virginia Williams.
And that was his aim. If you do it more than once, and he lost the battle after he did that. So you
hear 50 Cent diss records, we talking about diss records with big artists. They not supposed to be tasteful and shit.
No, but you're supposed to learn from your mistake. That? You should learn. He should have learned from that mistake of bringing niggas' wives in it. He should have learned. That's why on that point he was arrogant on that point, because he knew the manner of what the fuck was going on, and he already lost a battle doing that shit, bringing up another man's wife. Guess what? He just lost the battle again, bringing up another man's fucking wife again.
So you saying strategy-wise, he underestimated Kendrick?
He underestimated what the fuck was going on. You wasn't just rapping no type of artist that does not move the crowd. Kendrick moves the crowd with words, with actual words that you can use. That's why on an entertainment level, you can get it to Drake.
So would you say that Meek Mill couldn't do it because he didn't have as many listeners and ears and eyes as someone like Kendrick? So is Kendrick the right person to be able to do this to Drake? Because nobody else could do it.
It just proved to you that Kendrick is on a different level on this music shit than Meek Mill was about rapping about gang and popping willies and shit.
Y'all
I'm
niggas,
sorry.
that's wrong.
He
The only
is.
reason, the
That
only
ain't
reason
wrong. It's
Meek,
right because he won.
the only reason Meek Mill lost that shit is because he Drake hit him with charged up, and this nigga took too long to say anything. If he would have said something before Drake dropped back to back, Drake couldn't have dropped back to back if Meek would have said something, so it could have went a different way. But he waited so fucking long to make a fucking diss track and allowed Drake to do back to back.
I mean, that could be what happened. Time stamps. But in this battle, he fucked with the wrong nigga. He underestimated the wrong nigga. He thought Kendrick since he thought productivity was gonna win the battle, and it didn't. It lost the battle. But some of his quality of his tracks lost the battle too towards the American culture. Not even the African American culture, the American culture.
And this episode has been brought to you by Price Pricks.
No,
It's
don't say
tough
that.
though. It's tough though.
No,
It's
it
tough
ain't.
though.
This episode has not been brought to you by Prize Pit. It's been brought to you by Bigger, JB, and Ayo Quay.
But it's tough
true.
though. Like this battle, it did look like ears, but it just made you realize like Kendrick's on a different level with this culture than Drake was. And I'm sorry to say that. I thought Drake, I like all my years of listening to Drake, I thought Drake was goddamn like I thought we was with Drake. I thought we would fuck with Drake. But I guess all the way to this point, we disagreed with Drake through over the years. We started looked at Drake as a motherfucker we did not want to listen to.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I believe that he probably did something behind the scenes that we don't know about. Because why would this even happen? That's what I'm saying. Why would they even allow all these people to do this at one time against this one artist? Like all they was trying to like teach Drake something. Like you know what I'm saying? Like what's going on?
It could be that shit. It
It's
could
a
be
great
that shit.
theory. We don't know the answers. So
It
I don't
could
want
be
to
that.
say no or yeah. But, man.
It could be what it
It's
is.
just, that's why I was like, when Dave said through the years, because that just let me even stamp this down even harder. I ain't even a Drake super fan or over fan like that. Like, it's a time I did not even like Drake, bro.
You a fan of music. You a fan of
I'm
everybody.
just keeping it 1,000 from what I believe that it's a time, bro. If anything, I don't think it's over yet. I think Drake gonna come with something else after some time, and people ain't gonna care how long it took. God bless you. And yeah.
Nah, you a fan of music though. It's a lot of people that's a fan of music. I hate the fact too though. The listeners that we don't like won this battle. The listeners that actually not strategically, but who dissect Kendrick words won this battle. I don't listen to music for dissecting people's words. I never do that shit. I think the beat and what the fuck he say, and that's it. That's it. But you know, you got motherfuckers who look at every word. Oh my God, Kendrick was talking about this and that, and he actually meant that this and that and this and that. They won that battle for Kendrick.
I agree with you, my brother.
But you know, man, this is Saturday. We just had to get like most of the conclusions out the way that we looked at from this battle because, you know what I'm saying. Summer hasn't started yet, but it was a kickoff. It was monumental of 2024. We always gonna talk about this shit for a long time. We're gonna talk about this shit forever.
Yeah, we're gonna get past it. No, well, you know what I think? This is my theory right here.
Yeah.
Is I feel like if people keep on dick riding Kendrick like they doing, people gonna start turning against them. That's just how it go with niggas.
I believe that too, though.
I mean, runs out with niggas, man. They love you until they hate
you. Yeah, and that's the whole thing.
You already know that's gonna happen.
That's the whole thing.
Everybody.
Yeah, but we can get, you know what I'm saying.
America, Drake.
I got some more music news, just a little bit more music news to just to dish out.
We on a marathon. Continues.
Okay, like more aftermath with that. Despite losing the stream battle to Kendrick, Drake ties the chart battle with the Beatles. So after all this shit that went down,
Congratulations too. For real.
hey, after all this shit that went down, Drake's still up on American culture right now. After all these listeners that he got,
He's
he
still
still
winning.
became above the American culture.
So
Because we
how is
think
he not a part of the culture, man? In real life.
he ties the Beatles chart because everybody kept listening to this shit and was like, damn, Family Mountain is hot.
Hey, no Diddy though.
Yeah.
If you like hung with Drake,
Mm-hmm.
would it feel like you was hanging with a black guy or a white guy, bro?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I never looked at Drake as no white dude.
I
I never
think
looked differently as Drake. I never looked differently to Drake, bro. I never looked Drake as like no white dude. I never
I
looked at
think
Drake as a culture vulture, bro.
So
Maybe
pick
just
one, bro.
I think is if you ask me, I think it's a black dude that was raised by a white family. That's the image I get.
What you think, Bigger? Think it
No,
factor?
bro. I never like. Nah, bro. Drake, that's what I'm saying. Like Drake ain't never been no culture vulture to me. Drake has been Drake since all the way in high school. A lot of niggas at HBCU listen to Drake. Drake was like Drake and Wiz Khalifa. That's all you heard and got down
So
with my
you
freshman
feel like
year.
if you hung with Drake, you'd be hanging with it'll feel like a black dude or a white dude.
Hell no, I wouldn't be feeling like he a white dude.
All right.
Nah, hell no.
You a black man, bro. You one of the blackest.
Hell no.
And if you say that, bro, these other niggas can't say that. These other niggas can't call him white, boy.
They
I
can't.
ain't
You
say
right.
you one of the blackest.
You right. You right though. They can't say no shit like that. But it was used as a weapon though. It was just used as a weapon for him to lose a battle. And Kendrick words was so good that it's dissected Drake as a fucking white dude.
Well,
That's what a battle is though.
I know Kendrick sleeping good tonight.
Hell yeah, he's sleeping good, but I don't think the reward was. What was the reward though?
That nigga get a rest.
Yeah, he going back into his goddamn cave.
He's number one though. He gonna get a Grammy because this gonna get a Grammy, bro. The plays is still going right now.
Oh yeah. You got to make it hurt worse and give him a Grammy.
Plays is still going.
To bring out this gang culture back in America again, y'all. We're gonna blood walk all through America with this one.
Stay that way.
Good job, Kendrick.
Yeah.
Good job.
And also more news. I had to put that out there. They were saying Drake got them sold his California mansion for $88 million. I don't know why, but
that's good.
That was put out there. They said that was put out there. That was supposed to be news to hype more motherfuckers up about this beat.
That's good. He made $88 million. That's a good thing.
So he sold his California. Now he back in Toronto. And with him being in Toronto, it was a sort of incident that his bodyguard got shot. It was a shootout, sort of. Like it was, you know what I'm saying? Drive-by. Yeah. Okay, it was a big commotion where he lived at in Toronto. Was it Toronto? Montreal, right?
No, Toronto.
Toronto? Well, it was a big commotion, all that, and bodyguard got shot. He had to goddamn tell the police a story. They asked him questions. It was a whole bunch of breaking news around that time. This is like, right? What, this like Monday, right after goddamn Not Like Us? So Drake goddamn put on his goddamn on his reel, not real. He made a story that asked the goddamn news motherfuckers, can they fly around his damn house after 3? Because that's when he trying to sleep.
Yeah, it's helicopters flying over his nigga crib.
Yeah, so it's like Drake is burnt out over all this shit. Drake burnt out. It's about time to let this shit to rest, man. This is about that time, bro. It's about time to like, okay, Kendrick won, but it's still the aftermath that Drake still up there above the Beatles. A black man that's above the Beatles.
Man, I don't know. He white though.
He black. I mean, he black. I ain't gonna say he white.
He white, Rick Ross.
He black. He black. He black. I ain't gonna say he white. I ain't gonna say he white. I'll say he black. That's what I'm saying. He lost the battle, but it's still we gotta come at the reality. What LeBron say? At the end of the day, all y'all motherfuckers got to go back to your job. Y'all can send me home, but at the end of the day, you have to wake up at 9 a.m. to go to work.
Your regular job. You fucking peons.
So that's what it basically was. At the end of the day, Drake got the most hits. He got the most hits above the Beatles. It don't say Kendrick. It say Drake right there above the Beatles. Kendrick get a clap for the crowd saying that, yeah, you eliminated Drake. But it's like, what else did award? What other award came with it?
Just hold on, we're going home. Just hold on, we're going home.
But this shit been good though.
Just hold on, man. Just hold on. It ain't over.
You feel like it ain't over, but
telling you it ain't over, bro.
It probably is dead now, bro.
Just wait, man.
I feel like it's done now, bro. It's done now.
Just wait.
But hey, more battles are brewing, bro. More battles are brewing.
Hashtag and Shannon Sharp.
More battles are brewing though.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get into it today. Man, we some real hard workers, man. We hit the 2 hour mark. Man. We love every part of it. We love doing this, man. We love showing up for y'all. What's wrong with you, my brother?
Cause man, like,
cause niggas
if people just like knew us like personally, and like just to hear you like, man, we work hard, man. Like,
oh yeah.
It would be laughing too.
We really known each other for a long time, the three of us, man. So yeah,
niggas ready to go to sleep. Y'all give y'all final thought.
Yeah. So my final thought is, man, if you're being realistic about the beef, it's like, just go with a tie, man. Like, Drake is a part of this culture, man. He's a black guy. That's my final thought.
My final thought is, man, if you give a fuck about hip hop, if you give a fuck about this music shit, you know that America, we the type of motherfuckers that has been growing hip hop globally. Like, everybody circle around our culture. So if you respect our culture, big dog, you will look at Kendrick was speaking real shit into your eyes. He wasn't just trying to have you look at this entertainment shit like we always do. Look at the real shit, man. Some of these niggas is trying to make money off of us, off of what we stand for. They don't give a fuck about black history, man. They don't give a fuck about these slaves. They don't give a fuck about, they go so up north and they just go back home and count the money.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about Atlanta motherfuckers getting shot. Oh. They just give a fuck if you bought their album. That's my final thought.
You was doing, man. Hey, man. Hey, Bigger, I gotta ask you this before 2 quick go.
Yeah.
You hear this beat. Who you want to hear on it? Drake or Kendrick? Man?
If he was dissing Kendrick again, I won't got them Drake on it. If Kendrick was dissing Drake on this, he'll be a bully. He'll be a bully.
Kendrick might kill this shit.
Hey,
I'll go ahead.
For my final thought, hey, Biggie, can you pause this beat right quick? This is my final thought.
I see dead people.
What's on the beat, Hope? Hey. He is not like the United States. He is not like the United States. Nigga, bony ass nigga. You know where that came from? The Rock. That came from The Rock.
Man, I ain't asking to for his final thought no more, man.
That came from The Rock.
Hey,
Black people
man.
we watch the wrestling, bro.
We are America.
Bruh, when he say they not like us, he talking about California. He talking about you niggas ain't like them either. We ain't like California niggas.
Sweet 10 music because we watch wrestling, bro.
Go
you
America.
watch wrestling, I watch wrestling. Drake didn't watch no wrestling.
United States of America.
Drake auditioned for wrestling.
He auditioned for it. He ain't watched that shit like how we watched it. Because he ain't like us. He is not from the U.S. Send that man back home. Nah,
it's hard for me to argue about the U.S. part, man.
Home
You know,
of
I'm
the
a true
brave.
patriot. You know,
Home
I'm a
of the
true
brave.
patriot, man. It's hard for me to argue against the U.S., but
Can't go
Drake
against
smoked
Japan.
this nigga, man. Drake smoked this nigga, man.
Yeah, he smoked.
Can't go
He
against
got
Japan.
smoked. But you already know this is First Game Podcast, episode 23. Did Drake lose or not?
Turn it all the way up, man. Turn that music up, man. I'm feeling it. Just let it rock, man. That's all, man. Yeah. First game. Had a ball, man. Thank everybody for listening, man. We're gonna come back next week. We're gonna turn up even more. We got more in store.